Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the baseball broadcast. I almost said basketball. My goodness. Welcome to the baseball broadcast. Cedar Park, Timberwolves baseball. That is Michael Rose here, along with our QA back at Vype Live. Mr. Les Clary. We are back at it once again. I paid $7 for these sunglasses, and guess what, folks? The lens keeps coming out. There's an on-air production meeting you'll never, ever thought you'd hear, but that's what's going on. It's a beautiful day. Yes, it is. I'm claiming it. It's a beautiful day here in Kerrville, Texas. We are back on the air. We tried with all our might last night to overcome the powers that be to get a game in at Cedar Park. It was just not meant to be. Luckily, since it was Cinco de Mayo, I said, you know what, I'm going to get myself some tacos for dinner. So I went to the Torchy's that's over there off 620 in Cedar Park, and I was literally 30 seconds ahead of the entire Kerrville Tivy baseball team as they came into Torchy's as well. So I lucked out there, and I'm carrying that luck over to today. Again, Les Clary and I are back at it again. The field is getting hosed down right now. It's windy, breezy, cloudy, partly sunny. It's a great day for baseball, because every day is a great day for baseball, especially in Texas. So glad that you are with us. Both coaches going with the same lineup they had last night. I didn't even get a chance to tell you what it was. I will tell you in just a second. Again, they are in the process of hosing down the field. I want to remind you, I do apologize if you're expecting to see some video, some color. You're not going to be able to do that because this is a playoff game, and UIL stipulates that there is no video available. So we do apologize for that. I will do my very best to give you names, numbers, colors, and all kinds of descriptions today. You can hear the wind. It is whipping a little bit. The wind out in the outfield, the flag, I should say, is blowing from right field to left. It's blowing across here. I'm over just off to the first base line side of home plate in the back row of the bleachers. I got a nice bird's eye view. Got sunglasses on, as I mentioned, the cheap ones. That's all right. But let me do my due diligence right now and remind you all the UIL Baseball State Tournament will take place Wednesday, June 7th through Saturday, June 10th at Dell Diamond in Round Rock, Texas. All Conference 4A games will take place at UFCU Disch-Falk Field at the University of Texas in Austin. Tickets will be available for purchase at a later date. Check the UIL website for more information. Again, mark your calendars, y'all. The mission is Dell Diamond. Get there June 7th through the 10th. So all that begins here this afternoon. First pitch will be right around 1 o'clock. Want to give a big shout out to a couple of people before I get too into the weeds here. First of all, thank you to Suna Venkat. She is our IT guru and specialist with Vype Live. Thanks to Merle Bertrand for setting all the schedules. Christina Weber for getting all the social media set up. And, of course, all the fine folks with Vype Sports here in the great state of Texas, in particular Central Texas, and even further down that little line, or tree, I guess I should say, in the Austin area. So thank you so much for this opportunity. And with that, I want to thank Brad Cohn, the voice of Cedar Park Baseball, for allowing me to fill in for him. And we wish him well. We're thinking about him, and we look forward to hearing his golden pipes coming back as soon as he is able. And so we do appreciate Brad. I do appreciate Brad. I know all of us do, and who've listened to Cedar Park Baseball for the last umpteen years. Brad has been a staple, and so just appreciate being able to step in. In case you don't know my name or my voice, this is the first time you're tuning in. Again, my name is Michael Rose. I am my affiliation, my passion for Cedar Park athletics, Cedar Park High School athletics, I should say, is that I have been the voice of the Cedar Park Lady Timberwolves, the two-time state champions, for the last 7 years. And so I've gotten to know this community quite well, and I appreciate being able to step in and get to know even more people in this community. Actually three young ladies who play basketball for the Timberwolves are in attendance here this afternoon, and they came up to say hello, which I do appreciate. And of course, that leads me right into this baseball broadcast on Vype Live, is brought to you by all of the fine friends and partners and supporters of the Cedar Park Baseball Booster Club. So this broadcast would not be coming to you live on the interwebs without their support, partnership, and friendship. So we do appreciate the Cedar Park Baseball Booster Club for making this possible. Appreciate the coaches and players. I got to tag along with them this morning, and here we are. Been watching this, listening to the same playlist over and over and over again. And finally, the young men from Tivy have finished with the field maintenance. The field is all watered down. The wind, like I mentioned, is whipping, so gonna knock the dust down for a little bit until it gets dried out per usual. This is a beautiful field here on the campus of Tivy High School. The Antlers are in their royal blue tops, white numbers, and your Cedar Park Timberwolves are in their gray, all gray with their black pinstripe, with their green letters and numbers. So that is what is happening right now. I'll give you more description in a little bit. The starting lineup today for the visitors, which is Cedar Park. They will be, of course, batting first. Cade Davis leads things off. Cade Davis is pitching. Batting second, playing center field, is Brooks Dillman. Batting third and playing second base is Brady Richardson. Batting fourth and DHing this afternoon is Louis Alonzo. Batting fifth, playing shortstop, Quint Mullen. Batting sixth, playing first base, Logan Warden. Batting seventh, playing right field, is Jake Collishaw. Batting eighth and playing third base is Logan Hedges. And batting ninth and catching is Carter Wool. Again, Davis, Dillman, Richardson, Alonzo, Mullen, Warden, Collishaw, Hedges, and Wool. So that is the lineup here for the Timberwolves. The umpires and coaches are meeting at home plate right now, and we are going to have our first pitch again in a few minutes. But let me do one quick thing before we get too into it once again. Want to play, we will be playing a few commercials here today.
Good afternoon, baseball fans, and welcome to the Texas Hill Country, the Tivy Ballpark, at the Texas State High School playoffs.
We will turn over to the PA evidently, so that's all right.
Cedar Park Timberwolves versus the Kerrville Tivy Antlers in the first round of the state playoffs. The Timberwolves will be the home team in this first game, making up the game called last night due to the inclement weather over there. We're giving you their lineups, both teams' lineups, including the squad members, in just a moment.
Just heard that Cedar Park will be the home team this first game. So knowing that Cedar Park will be the home team, I guess I spoke too soon. I didn't think that was how they were going to do it today. So there will be two games this afternoon. One here at 1 o'clock, the other one scheduled for 4 o'clock start. So it'll be a little bit of a turnaround depending on the length of the first game. So stay tuned for that. And then if Game 3 is necessary, because this is a best-of-3 series, if Game 3 is necessary, we will be back on the air for this first-round playoff match on Monday evening back at Cedar Park. So just something to keep in mind. Handshakes once again from the crew.
Okay, it's time to meet our starting lineups. Okay, it looks like Tivy will be the home team for this game. The second game of this doubleheader, the home team will be Cedar Park. Let's meet our... Now we're getting more information. Are we home or visitors? Okay, we're going to give the starting lineups and including the squad members. So first, the squad members for the Timberwolves. Number 2, Parker Green. Number 3, Blake Pidani. Number 6 is Tyler Clifton. Number 8, Grant Hager. Wearing number 10, Carson Reed. Number 14 is Colton Smith. Number 17, Kyle McClure. Wearing number 18 is Luke O'Malley. Number 20, Aiden Hernsberger. 21 is Christian Gomez. Number 22, Bryce Schneider. Number 23, Sam Giles. Number 25 is Rocky Sayutaki. And number 28, Owen Mansfield. Those are the Timberwoods, their squad members. Now for the starting lineups. Here we go. First, doing the pitching, wearing number 1, Cade Davis. Out in center field, it'll be number 11, Brooks Dillman. At second base, number 13, Brady Richardson. The designated hitter is Louis Alonso. He wears number 19. Number 5, at shortstop, Quint Mullen. Number 16, first baseman, Logan Warden. And in right field, number 12, Jake Cowlishaw. Number 15 is Logan Hedges. He'll be at third base. Doing the catching, Carter Wheel, number 7. And number 9, out in left field, Drew Robertson. The head coach of the Timberwoods is Tyler Farce, his assistant, Jay Stout. Okay, it's time to meet the Kerrville Tivy Antlers. First, let's get the squad members. Number 10 is Landon Barnett. Number 3, Diego Benavides. Number 16, Austin Ahart. Wearing number 13, Andy Giersch. Number 4 is Jaden Harrington. Number 7, Keaton Herman. Number 20, Robert Johnson. Wearing number 23 is Peter Lockwood. And number 18, C.T. Powers. And here is the starting lineup for the Antlers. Here we go. Number 19, out in center field, Cale Lackey. At shortstop, number 6, Aiden Klein. Number 11, playing first base, Eric Tenery. At third base, it's number 9, Aiden Hernandez. Doing the pitching today, on the mound, number 2, Stormy Rhodes. Out in left field, wearing number 5, Hayden Canese. Number 17 plays right field, that's Garrett Abel. Doing the catching, number 15, Tanner Beck. And out at second base, number 1, Guy Flores. The head coach of the Antlers is Chris Russ, his assistant Terry Hymes, and we're ready for baseball, but first we have our national anthem. So ladies and gentlemen, if you would, please stand, remove your hats and caps, and let's honor our nation with our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. God bless America. And let's play baseball. I just saw a couple of wasps going in there just in case.
That's right, folks. God bless America. Let's play baseball, huh? There we go. So, little confusion. I believe it's going to be just how we called it. Never mind. So it is going to be your Timberwolves being the away squad. So they will be up first. Sorry for the confusion. Came from the press box, not from me. So, gonna go from the tinted glasses to the regular glasses. I'll give you the battery here for.
Antlers take the field. We're just about set for playoff baseball. The Timberwolves and the Antlers.
Ah, there we go. Look at that.
Are
The non-tinted glasses are prescription. The tinted ones are not prescription. So,
Stormy Rhodes.
guess what?
His catcher, Tanner Beck.
So there it was, the battery. Stormy Rhodes on the bump for the Antlers. Tanner Beck behind the plate. That is your battery here this evening. In the infield tonight, this afternoon.
For the Cedar Park Timberwolves. The pitcher, Cade Davis, and his catcher, Carter Wool.
All right.
Wool and Davis, the battery.
Jeez, oh Pete's, I am not going to enjoy this. This is a lot of PA. Okay. I guess I have to talk over him. So anyway, the infield for the Antlers this afternoon: Eric Tenery at first, Guy Flores at second, Aiden Hernandez at third, Aiden Klein at shortstop, Hayden Kanazy in left field, Kale Lackey in center field, and Abel Garrett in right field. So the rotation here: Stormy Rhodes on the bump, Tanner Beck behind the plate, Eric Tenery at first, Flores at second, Hernandez at third, Klein at short, Kanazy in left, Lackey in center, Garrett in right field. There we go. Leading things off for the Cedar Park Timberwolves, the pitcher, Cade Davis. Davis, left-handed batter. Again, the Timberwolves wearing their all-gray unis with the black pinstripes.
Leading off for the Timberwolves.
And standing on the left side is
Cade Davis.
Cade Davis. There we go. First pitch low, ball one.
He takes the first pitch low for ball one. Ball game underway.
Pitching.
Strike call.
I can't. I've never had a public address announcer do the play-by-play. So and the pitch upstairs. 2 balls, 1 strike. The
A
count.
little bit high. Ball 2, 2-1.
Hit foul down the left field line, and it is 2 balls, 2 strikes to the pitcher, Cade Davis.
Now it evens up. 2-2.
The 2-2 to Cade Davis on the way. Check swing, misses low and away. Fills the count, 3-2.
Breaking pitch stays outside. Full count.
Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss. 1 gone.
So 1 down here for the Timberwolves.
Brings up the center fielder, number 11, Brooks Dillman. One ball, 1 strike. right side goes foul.
Swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Stormy Roads. 2 down as Dillman goes down swinging for the Timberwolves.
There are strikeouts, and here comes Brady Richardson, the second baseman. Number 13, Richardson.
Yeah. Yep. Next up for the Timberwolves, Brady Richardson at the plate. Second pitch foul out of play. Strike 2, 0-2 the count. The 0-2 to Richardson upstairs. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Tie for a ball. Now it goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I have never had a public address announcer be the play-by-play person as well, so this is very awkward and it is a little frustrating, but we're going to go.
We head for the bottom of the first inning, no score.
Anyways, so half inning in the books. 1, 2, 3 go the Timberwolves. Half inning in the books here for the Timberwolves. We'll head to the bottom of the first inning. It's no score. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Timberwolves. No, we can't. I already told everybody we can't do. Sorry, once again, folks, because it's a UIL tournament, we cannot do any video. It's only audio, so I do apologize for that. It's a UIL thing, not a Vype thing. Believe me, we want to have a video set up as much as y'all do. So, yeah.
Here we go. Bottom of the first inning, no score. The Antlers coming to the plate. To lead it off will be the center fielder, number 19, Kale Lackey.
All right.
Davis's pitch is a little bit outside, and the count is even. 1 ball, 1 strike. One and two. One down. Stepping into the batter's box now, the shortstop, number 6, Aiden Klein.
Aiden Klein steps in with one down here for the Antlers here in the bottom of the first inning.
Low and away, ball one.
Again, the Antlers wearing their royal blue tops with their yellow numbers, white pants, and this is Aiden Klein in the shortstop in the batter's box, the left-handed batter. Count to Klein, 2 balls, no strikes. Cade Davis on the bump, Carter Wool behind the plate, Logan Warden at first, Brady Richardson at second, Logan Hedges at third, and Quint Mullen at short. The outfield is Drew Robertson in left field, Brooks Dillman in center, and Jake Cowlishaw in right field. 3 balls, no strikes, the count to the shortstop, Klein, and the pitch misses inside. And the first base runner of the afternoon.
Base with a free pass. And he'll be down there with 1 out. And stepping in now for Kerrville.
Eric Tenery comes to the plate.
Number 11, Eric Tenery. That ball ripped down the right side, but foul. Long strike 1.
Tenery at the plate. This one hit to the left side. It's foul.
Tenery goes the other way.
1 ball, 2 strikes. The count.
Ball and 2 strikes. Tenery, the Kerrville first baseman, stands in.
This one hit into center.
That drops in for a base hit.
Dillman throws to third to cut off the runners. So runners are first and second with 1 out here in the bottom half of the first inning. Carter Wool pays a visit to the mound. That's what the little delay is. Runners are first and second now with 1 out here in the bottom of the first inning. No score so far of this first round.
Stepping in now, number 9, third baseman Aiden Hernandez.
Hernandez comes to the plate. Hernandez, the third baseman on the right side, right-handed batter. Davis, a left-handed pitcher. This one hit up in the air and out of play.
Popped up, fouled back, out of play.
Davis, a long look in to Carter Wool, finally gets the signal. Again, runners are first and second, 1 out. 0-1 the count here to Hernandez in the pitch. Breaking ball a little upstairs, misses high. 1-1 the count. The 1-1, low and away. 2-1 the count now. Pitch inside, now 3-1.
Count runs to 3-1. Hernandez at the plate.
Swing and a miss, fills the count.
Full count.
Lots of big clouds hanging over the field. The wind starting to whip in now from left center field. American flag out there blowing straight in. Pitch inside, and Davis loads the bases. Second walk of the inning issued to the Antlers. Forced anywhere?
2 walks and a single have loaded the sacks. Coming out to hit now. Antler pitcher, number 2, Stormy Rhodes.
Stormy Rhodes at the plate, the pitcher for the Antlers. Bases loaded here. 1 away in the bottom of the first inning, no score so far. K. Davis on the bump, pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. Shout out to Soon Venkat, our IT guru, making things happen. Stick-to-itiveness, swing and a miss, strike 2. Right over the top. K. Davis challenging pitcher versus pitcher right here. If you need someone on your team, this one hit in the air to center, tracking over towards the left side is Dillman, makes the catch, tagging up to score, and the pitch. Yeah! Ho-ho-ho! Oh my, first run scores, but nice shot by Brooks Dillman in center, making the catch and throwing the runner out, tagging up from second, trying to get to third, and Logan Hedges tags him right on top of the helmet. We get out of the inning. Huge, huge play. It's 1-0 Antlers, but it could have kept it going, but nice shot by Brooks Dillman. Seeing Brooks dive, seeing Brooks do a lot of great things out in center field, making some great plays, but that one is my new favorite, y'all. That was a beautiful job by Brooks Dillman. So that run does come across. It's 1-0 here after 1 complete. The Antlers.
So at the end of 1 full inning to play, this Texas State playoff game, it's still scoreless. 0-0.
Great job. I'm going to just stick here right now for a little bit. Brooks Dillman doing a great job tracking over towards left field, makes the catch again. The wind is blowing in, so that ball is fighting the wind, and I'm sure was doing all kinds of funky spinning up there in the air like that for so long. Brooks able to track it down with his speed, makes a great catch in left center field, and again the runners were tagging. Runner scores from third, and then a person tagging up from second heading to third doesn't make it as he's tagged out by Logan Hedges. A beautiful play. Brooks put that ball right into Logan's glove, right above the player's helmet, and all he had to do was lower it and tap him on the hat. And for a double play. It's beautiful. B-E-A, beautiful. Nicely done. So after 1 complete, the Antlers have a 1-0 lead. We'll come here to the top of the second. This is Timberwolves baseball on Vype Live. I'm glad y'all are with us. Stick around. It's going to be a good one. Louis Alonso at the plate for the Timberwolves. 0-1 the count to Louis. Louis the DH for the Timberwolves today. Check swing foul.
Foul ball.
Louis wasn't sure about that one. Wound up plunking him as it hit the ground in front of him and came up into his body. Oof, there we go. The 0-2 to Louis. Upstairs, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Off the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Counts even.
Louis battles back in that, gets it to full, and the pitch misses outside. I sincerely can't handle a public address announcer as a play-by-play person. It's so frustrating to try and talk over somebody. Anyways, Louis gets a walk, and we have our first base runner of the afternoon, the shortstop Quint Mullen at the plate for the Timberwolves. Mullen lunges at a bunt, throw down to first by Beck as Louis Alonso dives back safely. Almost into a hit and run.
Runner safe at first.
Nothing and won the count to Quint. Second bunt attempt.
Bunted foul, strike 2.
Nothing and 2 the count to Mullen. Oh, they did. It was safe. He was safe. It wasn't?
No, it did not count.
Oh, it didn't?
No. That's the sign saying that no.
Oh.
That was a double play.
I thought he said safe here and out there. Okay. All right, well, I do apologize. Then there's nothing. Hit to the right side. Flip to second. Dropped it. The flip between the second baseman Flores and the shortstop Klein. Klein can't handle it, so we had runners at first and second. Nobody out here for the Timberwolves.
Up there now, number 16, first baseman Logan Warden.
Oh, all the better. Runs at first and second. Nobody out here in the top half of the second inning. Stormy Rhodes, the pitcher for the Antlers, as Logan Warden comes to the plate. Warden squaring up to bunt. Bunts it up the third baseline, and it'll go foul just as it gets to the grass. Nothing and 1 the count to Logan Warden.
1 strike on the batter. Warden, the first baseman, at the plate.
Rhodes pitch skips.
Nice stop by the catcher. Back.
Called strike.
It's up the bunt, but pulls the bat back, but it was in there. And the count moves to 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 on, nobody out. Strike 3, 1 down.
So Logan goes down swinging for the Timberwolves. 1 away here with 2 on. Now it's time for Jake Collishaw to come to the plate. Jake playing right field today for the Timberwolves.
Jake Collishaw, the right fielder.
Pitch upstairs. 1 ball, no strikes.
Ball 1 ball, no strikes to Collishaw.
Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. The count to the right fielder, Collishaw.
strike two. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Dribbled up the middle. Tough play. Coming in, throwing off the one leg. Nice shot. Nice job by the the second baseman Flores. Gets the runner at first.
On the grass, makes the play. 2 gone now. The 2 runners advance to second and third.
2 down now for the Timberwolves as Logan Hedges comes to the plate. Runners at second and third with 2 away.
Headed to the plate now. Number 15, the third baseman, Logan Hedges.
Take it that way. Let's go.
Right back to the pitcher, Rhodes. Takes a few steps to first. Underhands it to Tenery, and for out number 3.
Ground ball. Back to the pitcher. Tossed to first. That
No
ends
runs,
the
no
inning.
hits, 1 error in the inning.
At the bottom of the second, still scoreless.
No score after 1.5. This is Timberwolves baseball right here on Vype Live. We'll be back for the home half of the second in just a minute.
Don't forget your Tivy band boosters.
Welcome back to the broadcast. Second inning
Low ball 1. We're underway.
for the Timberwolves proved to not have any production, although they did get some base runners. And here we are into the home half of the second. Knazy at the plate for the Antlers. K. Davis remains on the bump. 2 balls, no
2
strikes.
and 1.
This one
Got a
chop
base
foul.
hit, a little roller off to the right.
2 balls, 1 strike the count. Pitch up and away. 3 and 1 now.
Aiden Knazy.
Gets in it for a strike and fills the count. 3-2.
Strikes on the batter. Full count.
So hit up in the air, foul out of play.
Back to the plate, out of play.
And Cade wins that battle.
Called strike.
Call strike 3. Backwards K in the book for the pitcher, Cade Davis. And there's 1 away here in the second. Next up for the Antlers.
At the plate now for the Antlers, right fielder, number 17, Garrett Abel.
I thought he was going to say it for me, so I waited. Anyways, Garrett Abel, the right fielder, at the plate. The reaction from the crowd is Garrett Abel's swing, and that one, and he forgot to hang on to the bat, which sailed into his teammate's dugout.
Ball and a strike on Abel. Upstairs. 2-1.
Two balls, one strike the count. Two. Hit up and away, out of play. Evens the count now at 2-2.
Counts even.
The crowd not pleased with that one as the count now full. 3 balls, 2 strikes to the right fielder, Garrett Abel, who, by the way, hasn't let the bat go anymore. Swing and a miss, got him. 2 down, 2 strikeouts in a row for K. Davis. That's his 3rd of the afternoon so far. 2 down now. The
catcher, Tanner Beck.
Tanner Beck coming to the plate for the Antlers.
Third strikeout for Davis.
Pitch misses away. 1 ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss, evens the count at 1-1. Oh. Trying to get a little help from his teammates in the dugout on that one. Misses up and away. 2 balls, 1 strike the count. This one hit pop over in foul territory. Logan Warden calling for it in foul territory. He'll make the catch for out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Antlers here in the second after 2 complete. No score. This is Cedar Park Timberwolves baseball right here on Vype Live.
For the Timberwolves and Davis.
We'll be right back.
We've got 2.
We are the NFHS. That stands for the National Federation of State High School Associations. But really, what we stand for, together with the UIL, are the 825,000 high school sports and performing arts students in Texas. And so, we stand. We stand for the runners, debate team members, and basketball players. We stand for their coaches, officials, and adjudicators. We stand for the drummers, football players, and actors. We stand for the golfers, singers, and swimmers. We stand as the national leader and advocate for these essential activities and all who participate in them and make them possible. Because it is our purpose to ensure that high school students get to play, perform, and compete together. To learn more about who we are and what we stand for, visit nfhs.org.
Welcome back to the broadcast here on this beautiful Saturday afternoon. Michael Rose along with Les Clary.
Kate Davis. Correction, Carter Wool. Thank you. Number 7, the catcher, Carter Wool.
This one, first pitch to Carter, ripped right up the middle for a base hit.
Base hit. So the Timberwolves catcher leads off with a single. And now the top of the order. Kate Davis will be stepping in.
1 on, nobody out. Kate Davis comes to the plate for the Timberwolves. Throw to first.
Throw to first, runner back safely.
Pitch to Davis, dribbler to the right side, flipped up by Flores, throws to first base for out number.
The second baseman throws the first in time for out number 1. Lowell moves down to second base.
So Brooks Dillman comes to the plate. And runner at second now with 1 away. First pitch to Dillman. Misses ball 1. Courtesy running for Mr. Wool, I believe is Luke O'Malley. I think it's 18.
Wide of the plate. For ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes to Dillman. He plays center field.
Brooks so far today 0 for 1, struck out back in the first. Ahead in the count, 2 balls, no strikes. The pitch from Rhodes.
There's a strike.
Called strike because it hits the outside, making it 2-1.
Count moves to 2-1.
Long look in, check the runner, now the pitch, foul back to the screen, 2-2.
Straight back. And the count runs at 2-2.
Brady Richardson on
1
deck.
out, runner in scoring position at second base. Nothing ball game. In the third. Texas playoffs.
Pitch upstairs, fills the count, 3-2.
Count is full, 3-2.
Brooks stays alive as he follows it back to the screen. 3 balls, 2 strikes, the count remains.
And the scout remains 2-2.
Fall once again. Brooks staying alive.
And we're still at 3-2.
Chris, is this where you'd be playing staying alive right now? Three-two to Brooks Dillman. Runner at the top at second, and the pitch hit to the right side towards the right fielder into the air. Garrett Abel, sorry, Eric, oh my goodness, Abel Garrett makes the catch for route number 2.
Line shot to right. Ball hit hard but out. 2 gone.
Wait, what?
And stepping to the plate now, second baseman Brady Richardson.
Okay, no. So 2 down now. The runner remains at second, and Brady Richardson comes to the plate. Brady's first pitch hit to the left side. Second one hit to the left side. The third baseman can't get there, so the runner will move up to third. We got runners at the corners with 2 outs, and Brady knocks a CNI single.
Base hit off the third baseman's glove,
Oh,
out into left field.
So the courtesy runner is number 10, not number 18. That's Carson Reed over there,
The corners,
making
first
a
and
good
third,
decision.
2 away.
As he gets now to third base, runners at first and third, 2 outs.
The DH, number 19, Louis Alonso.
Louis Alonso comes to the plate for the Timberwolves. Louis tonight yet to record an at-bat, but he walked his first plate appearance.
Went around, that's a strike.
Umpire says that he did go all the way around, so it is strike 1, 0-1 the count to Louis Alonso. Runners at the corners, 2 away. Here Timberwolves fake the bluff throw to third and the bluff throw to first. Trying to catch the Timberwolves in a steal situation. Brady Richardson stays put at first. The pitch to Alonso, check swing, strike 2. I should say check swing and a foul, strike 2. You see Louis with those confident,
Alonso steps back in.
swinging confidently. He's a little tentative right there, which made that foul tip. The 0-2 upstairs.
That stays
1
up.
ball, 2 strikes.
Count now, ball and 2 strikes. We're in the third. Blowing away. And the count now, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Oh my.
Went around, but the ball was dropped and it tossed to first in time. Was a strike.
Well,
Ball was dropped by the catcher, and he alertly picked it up, threw to first in time to get the batter. So once again, Cedar Park threatens, but they do not score. We head for the bottom of the third. Still nothing and nothing.
I don't think there's anything else I can add to that. I don't know if you heard it or not. Well, we'll head here to the bottom half of the third inning. No score so far. Timberwolves come back on defense. Cade Davis remains the pitcher. This is Timberwolves Baseball right here on Vype Live. We'll be right back.
So, how are the kids? Well, So, how are the kids?
Well, Emily made the honor roll.
Oh, good for her.
Yeah, we're really proud of her. Tyler, on the other hand, though,
What's going on?
he's been moody lately, just feeling down and not like himself.
Oh, we've been there. Nick was struggling last spring. He was so anxious and stressed.
Really? What helped?
Well, he joined the soccer team, and ever since, he's been a lot happier. He has more energy, he's less stressed, and he's definitely in a better mood at home. It's made a huge difference.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm glad he's getting out of the house. He's getting some exercise.
Welcome back to the broadcast. I apologize for cutting out a little short. These warm-ups between innings go a lot faster than I anticipated, which is just fine. Update the scoreboard in just a second. Davis on the bump once again for the Timberwolves. Here into the bottom half of the third inning. At the plate for the Antlers is the second baseman, Guy Flores. Cade Davis working quickly.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out, nobody on. Just underway in the home half of the third. No score.
2 ball, 2 strike the count and the pitch. This one hit up in the air to left center. Dillman coming over, calling off Robertson, makes the catch on the run.
And a long run for the center fielder.
And Dillman makes the catch for out number 1.
Chases it down, makes the catch on the run, and there's 1 away.
Back to the top of the order we go. Cale Lackey at the plate.
Here's Cale Lackey.
Right down the pipe for strike 1. Cade going right to work here against Lackey. Lackey 0 for 1, struck out back in the first. Wind up in the pitch. This one skips in the dirt. Wool knocks it down. 1-1. Hit to the right side, gets past Logan Warden for a base hit out into right field.
Right field, just out of the reach of the diving first baseman. That'll be a base hit. Lackey's on with his first hit of the day. That's a second Antler hit. And up there now, shortstop, Aiden Klein.
Aiden Klein comes to the plate.
Low and away, ball 1.
Klein walked his first plate appearance. He's yet to record an at-bat. No score here into the bottom half of the third inning. 1 on with 1 out for the Antlers. 1 ball, no strikes, the count and the pitch. Hit to the right side. That one's going to get through for another base hit. Back-to-back hits here in the third for the Antlers, and they have 2 on with nobody, or excuse me, with 1 out.
That ball gets on through. Klein has himself a base hit. He's been on base twice today.
Next up is Eric Tenery, the first baseman. He singled his first at-bat. He was the one that got thrown out at third by Brooks Stillman to end the inning back in the first.
Antler first baseman Eric Tenery steps in.
Ball back to the screen, strike 1.
Tenery goes after it, fouls it back.
Ball back to the screen again, same pitch, same result. 0-2 the count to the first baseman, Tenery. Breaking ball right at Warden. He sticks with it, steps on the bag for out number 2, but the runners advance. But nice job by Logan Warden.
That ball drilled at the first baseman. Nice stop. Bobbled it, but held on. Stepped on first for the out. 2 gone. The other Antler runners, Klein and Lackey, move up into scoring position. So second and third, 2 gone.
So Hernandez.
Here is Aiden Hernandez.
Hernandez comes to the plate. Hernandez is one of the 2 walks issued in the first by Cade Davis. First pitch.
Out in motion, held up. Pitch was a little high and wide, ball 1.
We get to appeal just as much. Wow. Appeal to first, no result. 1 ball, no strikes as he checked his swing. Breaking ball upstairs, 2-0. The 2-0 on the way to Hernandez. Wool tries to frame it, 3-0.
3 balls on the batter, 3-0.
3-0 the count to the third baseman Hernandez. That pitch misses upstairs, 4 straight and a walk. Loads the bases here in the third once again.
Coaxes a walk, and the sacks are loaded.
Stormy Rhodes comes to the plate. Rhodes.
The bases loaded. Here is the Antler pitcher, number 2, Stormy Rhodes.
Two down here in the third. Bases loaded. Cade Davis pitched to Rhodes. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Rhodes 0 for 1 today. Flew out to Dillman in the first, and Dillman subsequently threw the ball after that fly to let Hedges at third for the double play. Getting the runner, making it no score. Pitch upstairs, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hernandez at first. Flying at second. Lackey at third.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. No score here. Bases loaded in this first round playoff game. This is game 1 of the afternoon. Game 2 coming up at 4 o'clock. Or shortly hereafter this first game today. Pitch, breaking ball, little spinner. Couldn't quite get it to break inside as it floats away. Evens the count at 2 apiece. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2-1. Excuse me, 2 outs, I beg your pardon. The 2-2, swing and a miss, got him, and ends the inning. Carter Wool barking at his pitcher saying, let's go. Nice job, Cade Davis. And a 3, no score. This is Timberwolves baseball right here on Vype Live. This is UIL playoffs. We'll be right back.
I'll never forget the day I decided to go out for the football team. Mr. Banks, the JV football coach and my history teacher, asked me to stay after class. I thought I was in trouble. He said, "Hey, Darius, have you thought about going out for football? I think you'd be great." Fact is, I never played football. Fact is, I never had anyone tell me I'd be great at something. So, with no experience at all, I signed up. And a week later, I padded up and was running drills on the field. I never was great, but playing high school sports was one of the greatest experiences of my life. I was accepted by my teammates, and I learned that when someone believes in you, you can believe in yourself.
Encourage a student you know to take part in a high school sport. This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Three complete innings here at Kerrville Tivy High School. This is Michael Rose along with Les Clary.
And the ball game without a ballpark hot dogs. That's the Tivy Band Boosters concession stand down the right field side.
We'll head here to the top half of the 4th inning. No score.
Going on. Timberwolves
Leading things off is the center fielder, shortstop, Quentin Mullen.
The first pitch is ball one. There's a letter high fastball in there for a strike. Quentin Mullen, the shortstop at the plate.
Mullen reached on an error his first plate appearance.
Ball two. Slider in there for a strike. That's wide.
Count now 3-2.
Man here,
Mullen.
Full count on it. 3-2.
Mullen doing a good job battling the 3-2 pitch from Stormy Rhodes. Lunges at it for strike 3.
Swings and misses. Strike 3, one down.
One away here in the top half of the fourth inning. Now Logan Warden comes to the plate.
That was the fifth strikeout
Log-
for Rhodes. Coming up now, first baseman Logan Ward.
Warden struck out his first at bat. He's 0 for 1 tonight. Check swing. Called strike.
First pitch is in there for a swinging strike one.
The 0-1 misses away, even now 1-1.
All of the strike.
Pitch away, 2-1.
That misses for ball two.
One away here in the top half of the fourth. That pitch, little breaking ball, hits the outside corner for some reason. Here, the chagrin of the Cedar Park faithful. Not real happy with that. 2-2 the count now to Warden. Warden needs to get a board here. Pitch inside, fills the count 3-2.
That one stays in on the batter. And 3-2 once again.
So hit right at the shortstop. Klein scoops it up. Throw on to first. Can't get it. Gets away from him. Oh my. The first baseman, Eric Tenery, couldn't scoop it out of the dirt. That was a tough throw from the shortstop. And it gets away from Tenery and it goes towards the dugout, bounces off the screen, gets right back to him, but he cannot pick the ball up, and alertly and well coached, Logan Warden hustles up to second. So Logan is aboard.
Here's Jake Collishaw, right fielder. There's number 12. Steps in, digs in.
Jake Collishaw at the plate for the Timberwolves. 1 on with 1 out here in the top half of the fourth. Called strike to Jake Collishaw. Jake grounded out his first at bat. He's 0 for 1 this afternoon. That was back in the second. Here we are in the top half of the fourth. No score here so far this afternoon. This one hit to the right side, just over the head of the second baseman Flores. Warden being called in from second. Throw to the plate, not in time. Timberwolves have a 1-0 lead. Let's go, boys, let's go. Jake Collishaw with a big RBI to right field.
So Cedar Park gets on the board on that RBI single to right by Collishaw. Drives in Warden. And it's Cedar Park 1, Tivy nothing. At the plate now, third baseman, Logan Hedges.
Logan Hedges offers at a bunt. Strike 1.
Bunt foul.
Chopper to the right side on a nice bunt. Oh, an error by the pitcher as he tried to flip it to Tenery. And Hedges is safe. And that moves Collishaw up to second. Runners are first and second with one out.
Now, run is in. Cedar Park leading 1-0. And the Antlers going to call timeout and have a conference on the hill.
Coach comes out.
Remember, we'll have another game right after this, about a 30-minute interval. That'll be a home game for the Timberwolves. First round of the Texas High School State Baseball Playoffs. We got a good one here going in the first game of the series. Three-game series. The series is split today, then they'll go to Cedar Park for a third game on Monday. So here is the catcher, Carter Wool. Takes it a little high for ball one. Run is in, 2 on. Just above the shoe tops for a ball.
Two on with one out here in the top half of the fourth inning. The Timberwolves leading 1-0. Drew Robertson, or excuse me, Logan, sorry, my gosh. Carter Wool at the plate. Carter 1 for 1, singled back in the second. 2 balls, 1 strike to count to Carter Wool. Pitch hits the inside corner, evens the count at 2-2.
Strike 3. 2 away.
Carter goes down for strike 3, and it's 2 down now with 2 on for the Timberwolves.
Coming up now, the top of the order.
Back to the top we go. Cade Davis. Cade 0 for 2 today, but he does a good job with runners out there in scoring position. Cade doing a heck of a job on the hill this afternoon. For the Timberwolves, going to help his team out right here. Be a 2-out hitter. I'm calling it. Stormy Road's pitch to Davis. Low, ball 1. Again, runners at first and second, 2 away here. Hit to the left side, gets through. Into the corner, the left field corner. 1 run comes across, diving in safely at third. And Cade Davis with an RBI double to the left field corner. And the Timberwolves lead. Watch the scoreboard, folks, as I change it. 2-0. There we go, 2 down for the Timberwolves. A 2 on. Hernsberger, the courtesy runner for the pitcher Davis.
Got a courtesy runner at second base. Runners now at second and third.
Brooks Dillman comes to the plate.
Brooks Dillman, the batter. ball one.
Aiden Hernsberger is indeed the courtesy runner for Cade Davis. Dillman at the plate, 1 ball, no strikes. A long look in. Now the pitch. Pitch misses upstairs, 2-0. Stormy Davis, Stormy Rhodes, Stormy Daniels, Stormy Weather. Sorry, Stormy Rhodes. A little disgruntled on that one, the 2-0 pitch. This one way upstairs, a little wild.
3-0.
Taps his chest to say my bad. Licks his fingers, now gets back on the rubber quickly.
Aiden Hirschberger is the courtesy runner at second.
The 3-0. Dillman takes it all the way, and it's upstairs.
And upstairs, ball four.
Bases loaded for the Timberwolves. Brady Richardson now comes to the plate with the bases juiced for the Timberwolves. 2 down here in the top half of the fourth, and the Timberwolves leading 2-0. Dribbler to the left side, foul. Slow roller into the dugout. 0-1 the count.
First strike. 0-1 to Brady Richardson.
Pitch misses away. Evens the count, 1-1. Hit to the left side, in the air, out to left field, and it'll be caught by Hayden Canese for out number 3.
Right on the run, makes the catch, and that ends the inning. So Rhodes
2 runs off 2 hits.
gets out of it, but
1 run off 2 hits.
for the Timberwolves,
I beg your pardon.
broken through, and they lead now as we
3 left on.
fourth. The score: Cedar Park 2.
Couple of
Kerrville
throwing errors in the inning to boot. But it's 2-0 after 3.5. We'll head to the bottom half of the fourth. This is Timberwolves baseball right here on Vype Live. We'll be right back.
Interested in Vype Campus? Vype Campus brings our popular citywide media days right to your doorstep. As a Vype Campus client, we will work with you to help you take advantage of our unique campus model to build a unique experience for your school. From media day photo shoots of all your athletes to game day coverage, broadcasts and live streams, video and digital content, hype videos, the Vype U program, same-day graphics, and of course your very own campus magazine, Vype Campus is truly whatever you want it to be. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out how to join Vype Campus today.
Welcome back to the broadcast. Here we go to the bottom half of the fourth inning. Timberwolves on top by a score of 2-0. It is the bottom of the fourth inning. First pitch from Cade Davis to Hayden Canese, who made the final out of the top half of the fourth, is a strike. 0-2 the count now as next pitch comes in for strike 2 as it hit foul over to Logan Hedges at the third base line. Canese 0 for 1, struck out, looking back in the second inning. Here he is in the fourth.
2-0, we're in the fourth inning.
Cade Davis and Carter Wolf, just a quick conference. over on the first baseline.
Playoff series between the Timberwolves and the Antlers. Right now, Timberwolves lead 2-0. 0-2 the count to Canesi.
The 0-2 from Davis. Swing and a miss. Got him. One down.
One gone.
Fifth strikeout unofficially here
Here's
for
the right fielder, number 17, Garrett Abel.
Davis. Second strikeout for Canesi. Garrett Abel coming to the plate. He's 0 for 1. One of K. Davis's 5 strikeouts tonight. Followed to the screen on the left, or excuse me, right side. Strike one.
Fouled it off to the right side. Davis ahead on the count.
The pitch in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Higgins it up.
One ball, 1 strike to count with 1 away. Nobody on. High pitch. 2-1.
Ball 2.
Again, the Timberwolves defensively this afternoon here in Game 1 is K. Davis on the mound and Carter Wohl behind the plate. Logan Warden at first base. Brady Richardson at second. Logan Hedges at third. And Quentin Mullen at short. Next pitch called strike as it hits the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The outfielders for the Timberwolves this afternoon here in Game 1. And in left field is Drew Robertson. Center field, Brooks Dillman. And out there in right field is Jake Collishaw. The 2-2 pitch from K. Davis. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. Got him. 2 down. Beautiful breaking ball right there. He swings right over the top of it for out number 2. Catcher Tanner Beck comes to the plate.
They'll bring to the plate the catcher, Tanner Beck.
Beck 0 for 1 this afternoon. First pitch to Beck, misses inside, 1 ball, no strikes. Two 2-0 now. Guy Flores is on deck for the Antlers. Timberwolves leading 2-0 here in the bottom half of the 4th inning. Pitch to Beck, called strike on the outside corner. Nice shot.
Strike 1, 2-1.
Called strike 2. Nice shot by Cade. Wow, beautiful. Cade working the plate really well. First strike hits the outside. He works right back in on his hands right over the plate for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down here for the Timberwolves. Nobody on for the Antlers. Called strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Antlers.
Strikeouts in the inning for Davis. 1, 2, 3. The Antlers go down. We've got 4 full innings now completed. And the score, the Cedar Park Timberwolves 2, Kerrville Tivy Antlers nothing.
This is Timberwolves Baseball right here on Vype Live. We shall be back for the top half of the 5th. Again, the Timberwolves leading 2-0. Michael Rose along with Les Clary will be right back right after this.
So, how are the kids?
Well, Emily made the honor roll.
Oh, good for her.
Yeah, we're really proud of her. Tyler, on the other hand, though.
What's going on?
He's been moody lately, just feeling down and not like himself.
Oh, we've been there. Nick was struggling last spring. He was so anxious and stressed.
Really? What helped?
Well, he joined the soccer team, and ever since, he's been a lot happier. He has more energy, he's less stressed, and he's definitely in a better mood at home. It's made a huge difference.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm glad he's getting out of the house, he's getting some exercise, and he's off his phone for once. It's been good for his mental health.
Sounds like it's been good for your mental health, too.
Participating in Texas high school sports improves students' physical and mental health. Encourage your son or daughter to get involved. This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Welcome back to the broadcast. The fifth inning just about to take place here. We are at Tivy High School here in Kerrville, Texas. Michael Rose along with our QA back at Vype Live. That's Les Clary. Filling in for the legendary one, Mr. Brad Cohn. Thank you, Brad, for letting us be here this afternoon. As I've told many a people, and I've proven it even today, I am no Brad Cohn, but I do my absolute best, and I'm honored to be able to be here and call this playoff game, these games this afternoon. So I appreciate every opportunity I get. Louis Alonso going to lead things off here in the top half of the fifth inning. Louis this afternoon 0 for 1, struck out and walked. First pitch to Louis misses away. Stormy Rhodes remains the pitcher here into the fifth inning for the Antlers. Again, Timberwolves on top, 2-0. So both of those runs did come back in the fourth. Second pitch called strike. Actually, third pitch, I should say. 2 balls, 1 strike. The count now to Louis Alonso. Pitch misses away. Appeal down to first base. Umpire on that check swing says no go. 3 balls, 1 strike. The count to the DH, Louis Alonso. Pitch upstairs, and Louis got his second walk of the afternoon. 1 on, nobody out. Is Quint Mullen, the shortstop, coming to the plate for the Timberwolves here in the top half of the fifth inning. Quint today 0 for 2. Reach on a fielder's choice. His first at bat, struck out his second at bat. Quint Mullen, very reliable. All the games I've called so far this season, Quint very reliable, able to do most any and everything that a coach asks of him. Again, squares up to bunt. The corner coming in from third base, pulls it back. Runner stays put over at first base. 1 ball, no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes to Quint Mullen.
Again, I have never been at a baseball game where the public address announcer does the play-by-play as well, so I apologize for the echo. I'm just as frustrated. If you are, I am, and if you're not, I still am. Ripped to center field, going in for it and making the catch. Kale
Lackey on the run makes the catch.
There you go.
Great diving catch in center field by Kale Lackey. 1 down. Rob Mullen of a base hit. Here's Logan Warden now, the first baseman.
Logan Warden comes to plate with 1 on and 1 out. The pitch hits the outside corner somehow, strike 1.
Rhodes ahead on the count. 0-1.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Strike 2.
Called strike 3. As that breaking ball drops right in the bucket, and Logan is walking back to the dugout with 2 outs. Jake Collishaw coming to the plate. Jake singled, knocked in a run, and also scored a run. The second run. He RBI the first and scored the second. Back in the fourth.
In there for a strike.
First pitch to Jake, strike 1.
1 strike.
1-1 now the count to Jake Collishaw. Jake playing right field for the Timberwolves here this afternoon. Timberwolves in their all gray uniforms with the black pinstripes, green numbers and letters. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Swing and a miss for
Big
strike
cut
2.
by Jake. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count now to Jake.
On the count now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Collishaw at the plate. Runner at first base, 2 gone. 5th inning.
Oh my God. Pitch gets away. Alonso will hustle up to second on that pass ball. A rainbow shot to second, not in time as Louis dives in safely. Good heads up base running, good coaching over there as they saw the ball get away from the catcher Tanner Beck. Just got away from about 2 or 3 feet right behind him on the right side, and that gave Alonso enough room to hustle up to second. So runner at second with 2 outs. That's 2 balls, 2 strikes to count to Jake Collishaw. Hit to the right side, foul. Count remains 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 the count. Stormy Rhodes, the pitcher. Skips in there, fills the count. 3-2 now. As Jake able to battle back.
3 balls and 2 strikes with 2 gone. Ball game in the top of the 5th inning.
Full count to Jake Collishaw, runner at second with 2 away. Stormy Rhodes pitch, dribbler to the left side. It's going to get through for a base hit. And we've got runners at the corners as Jake hits his second hit, gets his second hit.
A hole on the left side, the runners held at third.
Jake now 2 for 3 this afternoon. And it moves the runner up to third base. Runners at the corners now with 2 outs.
Ball, get it into the infield in a hurry.
Logan Hedges comes to the plate.
So runner at the corners again. 2 out. Here's the Timberwolves third baseman, Logan Hedges.
Tanner Beck, the catcher, steps out into the grass to call the first and third situation, meaning that Stormy Rhodes has a couple options. He did the fake to third, throw to first thing before. First pitch to Logan Hedges is up and in. 1 ball, no strikes. That pitch
Too low, ball 2.
down and away. 2-0 now the count to Logan Hedges. Pitch in the dirt, 3-0.
Good stop by Beck. Keeps the ball in front of him. Hedges waits for the 3-0 pitch.
Pitch inside, and Logan is aboard with a walk to load the bases. 2 outs now, runners at first, second, and third. And the Timberwolves leading by a score 2-0 here in the top half of the 5th.
Timeout on the field. Meeting on the mound.
And that's going to do it.
Is going to be all for Stormy Rhodes. Nice job.
Stormy Rhodes' day is done on the pitcher's mound. So not sure who's coming in for him or if he'll stay in the game. Looks like he's going to the bench. I don't know if he's going to switch gloves.
2 runs.
He is. He's going to come back out into a different position.
Looks like the new pitcher will be Jaden Harrington.
Jaden Harrington coming in.
Coming in to do the pitching for the Antlers. Going to remind reminder about the concession stand. Good time to head down there. The Tivy Band Boosters concession stand. Got a lot of good things to eat and drink. Plenty of soft drinks. Got hot dogs, saucy traps, nachos, Frito pies, and much, much more. And don't forget, Antler Baseball is being carried on Rev FM Radio 94.3. Mark Keller, Justin Steeler doing the play-by-play. So you can tune in right now if you're in the ballpark. And remember, the second game will also be broadcast on Rev FM Radio 94.3. So when action resumes, Carter Wool will be at the plate. He's had a base hit today. Stormy Rhodes will pick up a first baseman's glove and head over to first base. Jaden Harrington on the hill. Here we go.
At the plate for the Timberwolves with bases loaded. It's Carter Wool. Breaking ball.
Called strike one.
Jaden Harrington, much shorter in stature than the tall, lanky Stormy Rhodes. First pitch breaking ball. Wool watches it come in for strike one. Nothing and one the count. The second pitch in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike.
By the catcher.
Harrington taps his chest saying, "Am I bad?"
1-1 is the count.
Again, bases loaded for the Timberwolves. They lead 2-0 here in the top half of the 5th inning. 2 outs. Carter Wool at the plate. He's 1 for 2 today.
Again, ball 2.
2-1 now the count to Carter Wool.
2-0 with the bases loaded.
Wool singled on the very first pitch of his very first at-bat back in the 3rd inning. Ground hit a single and struck out back in the 4th. The 2-1 and the pitch. Hit to the left side, foul.
Foul outside third. Hit hard, but foul.
2-2 the count now. Carter Wool needing to be a 2-strike hitter now, as that one was high, but he went right after it.
Raven at 2-2.
Ripped it down the left field line, but foul. Hit to the right side now. Flores there, scoops it up. Throw to first. The inning ends.
So Harrington comes in, puts out the fire.
1 hit.
And the Timberwolves.
No runs, 1 hit. 3 left on. We'll head here to the bottom half of the 5th.
Bottom of the 5th inning, rather. And the score remains. The Timberwolves 2, the Antlers nothing.
There you go. 2-0 after 4.5. We'll head to the home half of the 5th. This is Timberwolves baseball right here in Vype Live. Stay tuned.
What does the 50th anniversary of Title IX mean? It means I'm valued, I'm empowered, I can do anything. It means I'll pave the way for every girl who plays high school sports in the future, just like every female student, coach, official, and administrator blaze the trail for me, because every student deserves the opportunity to play. Encourage girls you know to participate in Texas high school sports.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Hey high schoolers, are you interested in a career in sports media? Vype can help. Launched in 2017, our Vype U Ambassador Program is a one-of-a-kind educational scholarship program that offers high school students a chance to gain hands-on experience in the sports media field. Vype U also gives students a platform to build their portfolio of creative work under the guidance of Vype's seasoned professionals. From covering games to publishing photos, writing articles, and conducting on-camera interviews, each Vype U ambassador receives an immersive experience geared toward their interests, while promoting their own school and preparing them for their future. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out more about Vype U today.
Welcome back to the broadcast. Guy Flores at the plate here to start the bottom half of the 5th inning. 2-0, the Timberwolves lead. Flores, the number 9 hitter. He's 0 for 1 this afternoon. Flew out to center field to Brooks Dillman. Actually, it was in left field. Dillman chased after it because of the wind blowing so hard. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count here. Bottom half of the 5th inning. Just updated the scoreboard. Again, UIL stipulates that we're not able to do video broadcasts here, so do apologize for that. If you're hoping to see the action this afternoon, contesting the wind and having to have my equipment scattered around me, and also putting up with a public address announcer who is also doing play-by-play, so having to wait my turn to talk or talk at the same time. So not ideal, but we're doing our absolute best. Beautiful day for baseball, and hey, our Timberwolves are on top 2-0, so we'll take it, right? 2-2 the count here to Guy Flores. Cade Davis remains the pitcher here into the 5th inning for the Timberwolves. Swing and a miss, got him 1 down here in the 5th inning. Davis doing a heck of a job on the mound, as he usually does. That's his 4th strikeout. Beg your pardon. That's his 5th strikeout in a row. He's got 6 of them this afternoon, or 7, beg your pardon. 1, 2, 3. Make that 8 strikeouts. This afternoon. Struck out all 3 batters last inning, and leads things off here with a strikeout. Next up, top of the order, Kale Lackey popped up into shallow center field, and Brady Richardson going out there into the grass, calls off the 2 outfielders and makes the catch for out number 2.
That could have been trouble, but Richardson got there. 2 away.
Now Aiden Klein comes to the plate. Aiden today 1 for 1, single and a walk. This one right off of Cade, but Logan Hedges coming in. Nice job, Logan Hedges backing up Cade Davis. That was off of Cade's glove, right towards the third base side, and Logan was charging right after it. Picked it up, scooped it up, tossed it to Logan Warden. The Logan to Logan connection ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 for the second inning in a row. Go the Antlers. What a great play by Logan Hedges. What a great play. So 5 complete. Timberwolves have a 2-0 lead. This is Timberwolves baseball right here in Vype Live. We shall return. Stay tuned.
We are the NFHS. That stands for the National Federation of State High School Associations. But really, what we stand for, together with the UIL, are the 825,000 high school sports and performing arts students in Texas. And so we stand. We stand for the runners, debate team members, and basketball players. We stand for their coaches, officials, and adjudicators. We stand for the drummers, football players, and actors. We stand for the golfers, singers, and swimmers. We stand as the national leader and advocate for these essential activities and all who participate in them and make them possible. Because it is our purpose to ensure that high school students get to play, perform, and compete together. To learn more about who we are and what we stand for, visit nfhs.org.
Welcome back to the broadcast. We're about ready to start the 6th inning. Cade Davis is going to lead things off. The leadoff batter for the Timberwolves. Jaden Harrington came in relief last inning, and he remains on the bump for the Antlers. And the first pitch to Cade, foul out of play, strike 1.
Strike 1. We're underway in the 6th inning. in the sixth.
Delivered to the right side. Flores scoops it up.
By the second baseman Flores.
Throws on to first.
In time, one away.
One down now for the Timberwolves. That brings up Brooks Dillman to the plate. I was going to say Cade had a heck of an RBI double back in the fourth to knock in that second run.
Here's Brooks Dillman.
Dillman this afternoon, he is 0 for 2 and a walk so far. 1-0 the pitch to Dillman. Jaden Harrington, second pitch inside, misses 2-0.
Count runs at 2 balls and no strikes.
Called strike.
Good-looking breaking ball taken by Dillman.
Two balls, 1 strike to count to Brooks. Then the pitch. Called strike 2.
Late breaking pitch in there. The count is even 2-2.
Swing and a miss. Brooks goes down. Swinging to get the second out.
Harrington gets him. 2 gone. Coming up, the second baseman, Brady Richardson.
Brady Richardson at the plate. Lays down a bunt. Up the line.
Little tap.
And it's foul.
Beck wisely lets it go foul.
Nothing in 1 to count to Brady.
Strike 1. Ball had a lot of English on it and swift foul.
Two down here for the Timberwolves. Nobody on. Brady Richardson at the plate. Rips this one down the left field line, and that's fair. Brady digging for 2. Rounding first. He'll head into second for a double as he slides in feet first.
A double for Richardson.
Brady once again keeping things going.
Shot past third. 2-bagger for Richardson. He's standing on at second base with 2 out. Coming up, the cleanup hitter will be Louis Alonso.
Huge shout out and a thank you to my partner in crime this afternoon, Les Clary, checking in. Appreciate you, Les. Very, very much. It's been an interesting afternoon of baseball. 2-0 the score. Louis Alonso at the plate. First pitch to Louis, hit foul down the left field line. Coach tried to scoop it with that bare hand, had to let it go wisely.
1 strike on Alonso. Steps back in. Harrington with a sign.
This one hit in the air to left center, going back for it, not able to make the catch. A bouncer, and Richardson's going to score from second, and Louis trops in with a stand-up double. It is 3-0. Back-to-back doubles for the Timberwolves as Brady Richardson and Louis Alonso trade places in the best way possible. Time called on the bump. And Jaden Harrington, I beg your pardon, his afternoon is over.
Shut things down in the last inning. We're going to have a new pitcher now.
So a timeout here as we welcome in a new pitcher for the Antlers. A little bit Bill and Ted action from Les. Excellent.
Pitcher's going to be Klein.
Aiden Klein moves from shortstop to the pitcher's mound. So we'll let him warm up.
Cedar Park leading 3-0.
Timberwolves baseball right here in Vype Live, 3-0. A pitching change. We'll come right back right after this. Stay tuned.
Interested in Vype Campus? Vype Campus brings our popular citywide media days right to your doorstep. As a Vype Campus client, we will work with you to help you take advantage of our unique campus model to build a unique experience for your school. From media day photo shoots of all your athletes to game day coverage, broadcasts and live streams, video and digital content, hype videos, the Vype U program, same-day graphics, and of course your very own campus magazine, Vype Campus is truly whatever you want it to be. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out how to join Vype Campus today.
Welcome back to the broadcast. It's actually Hayden Kanazy on the bump for
So Aiden Klein, the new Antler pitcher, ready to face Quint Mullen, the Timberwolves shortstop.
Wait, hold on. No, I'm sorry.
Slider in there for called strike. Correction, call the ball.
That is Hayden Kanazy on the bump. Number 5, according to the lineup card I was given. Dribbler. Chop foul by Mullen. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Now 1 ball, 1 strike. Quentin Mullen at the plate. It's out of an open stance, waits for the pitch.
1-1 pitch to Mullen on the way. Hit to the left side. Gets through. Rounding third and coming home is Louis Alonso.
Comes through with a base hit through the left side.
Louis did a good job alertly getting out of the way of that line drive up the middle. Between, actually not up the middle, but between second and third. And it's 4-0 Timberwolves. And a base hit by Quint Mullen. Logan Warden at the plate. Chop foul down the third base line. Two more runs come across here in the 6th. Logan Warden at the plate. Logan having a tough time. Reached and scored a run on an error back in the 4th. This one hit up the middle. Flores backhands it, flips it to second for the force out.
Flips to the shortstop, coming across for the force out to end the inning. But a good one for the Timberwolves. They get 2 and up their lead to 4-0 as we go into the bottom of the 6th inning.
So bottom of the 6th coming up, 4-0 the score. Timberwolves get 2 more here. What a great baseball game so far. This is game 1. Kay Davis coming back. He's warming up right now. We'll take another quick break, come back for more Timberwolves baseball right here on Vype Live. Stay tuned.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in Texas. purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Welcome back to the broadcast. Kay Davis remains the pitcher here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. First pitch to number 11, Eric Tenery, is a swing and a miss, strike 1. Pitch misses away, 1 ball, 1 strike.
To Tenery, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Tenery so far this afternoon, 1 for 2. Singled in the first, grounded to Logan Warden. Oh. There we go. Wow. Drew Robertson out in left field. Trapped that ball. Thought he made the catch. The runner, who happened to be Eric Tenery, rounded the bag, thinking that the catch had been made, was standing there, and alertly the Timberwolves throw it to Logan Warden, who tags him out. So it gets the lead runner. It was a base hit, but gets him camping out unbeknownst to him. And now Aiden Hernandez comes to the plate. Bunt right back up the middle, right at Kay Davis. Couple hops, throws to Logan Warden for out number 1. That's Hernandez's first at bat as he grounds out to the pitcher. He walked his previous 2 plate appearances, was left stranded both times. So now there's 2 down. And that brings up the now first baseman, Stormy Rhodes. Pitch upstairs.
Stormy Rhodes takes the first pitch up, ball 1.
Pitch high and up. That's redundant. High and away, 2-0. Swing and a miss. Kay Davis doing a heck of a job mixing up his pitches, speeds, locations, everything. It's fun to watch, y'all. Fun to watch. The 2-1. Hits the outside corner. Nice frame by the catcher, Carter Wool. Carter froze right there, kept his glove as still as possible. Able to catch that corner. It's even as a count at 2-2. 2-2 the count with 2 outs. Nobody on now for the Antlers here in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch hit high in the air. Robertson camped underneath it in short left field. He'll make the catch for out number 3. The third 1-2-3 inning in a row for the Timberwolves defensively. End of 6.
Timberwolves lead 4-0.
4 rip, y'all. Timberwolves having a great time here in game number 1. Just to recap, offensively for the Timberwolves as they will come to the plate. We'll keep it right here. This is Timberwolves Baseball on Vype Live. Just to give you a game summary, Timberwolves are the away team here in this first game. They will be the home team here in the second game, I believe. And then we'll figure that out. But back in the first, they went 1-2-3. And then in the second, with no runs, no hits, no errors, in the second inning, got a little bit better. Got some the bats going, got some people on base, but unable to come up with anything. Again, no runs, no hits, no errors. Same thing in the third. Then the fourth kind of broke open a little bit. 2 runs off 2 hits. The bases were left loaded at the end of the fourth, but it was 2-0. Into the fifth, bats stayed a little bit warm. A couple walks and a single, but nobody did much else after that. But here we go, just as we just called it in the 6th a little bit ago. 2 more runs come across, back-to-back doubles by Brady Richardson and Louis Alonso with 2 outs, actually. And Quinn Mullen knocks in the 2nd run of the inning. And so there were 3 hits back in the 6th. The Timberwolves doing a great job offensively. And they'll head here to the top half of the 7th inning with a 4-0 lead, which means we will have to go all 7 complete because the Tivy Antlers are the home team here. But we will switch it up here in just a second. You can see the scoreboard change to the top of the 7th. And leading things off for the Timberwolves here is Jake Collishaw. Jake, this afternoon, he is 2 for 3. Grounded out in the 1st, singled and scored a run. Actually singled, knocked in a run, and scored a run back in the 4th, and then singled back in the 5th. 0-1 the count to Jake. Kanazy, the pitcher for the Antlers, grounder to the shortstop Klein. He throws on to first for out number 1.
6-3 if you're scoring along with us. And that'll bring up the 3rd baseman, Logan Hedges.
Logan Hedges coming to the plate for the Timberwolves. Logan today 0 for 2. Chopper to the 3rd baseman, throw on to first, got him. 2 down. Another 2-out rally coming up here is Carter Wool will come to the plate.
Wool, the catcher, he's had a 1 for 3 day. Single back in the 3rd inning.
Hit foul to the right side off the screen. Strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Four 0 the score here. 2 outs in the top half of the 7th inning. Wind picking up pretty big time right now. Sun peeking through. Those clouds are moving apart. Much more scattered than they were before. Skies are a lot more bluer, which is nice to see, but the wind picking up as well. 1 ball, 1 strike, and the pitch misses inside. 2-1.
Low, ball 2.
The 2-1 to Carter. Head up the middle, scooping it up off the chest of Klein. Can't corral it. A single for Carter. That was too much, too hot to handle. And the 2-out rally back on. Back to the top of the order we go. Cade Davis comes to the plate. Cade Davis, last time there was 2 outs in the inning, he doubled, knocked in a run. Here he is at the plate. First pitch from Kanazy misses outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch away. 2-0.
Davis is off the plate.
Swing and a miss for Cade. Good cut. Just over the top of it. And that one drops out of the way. 2 balls, 1 strike to count.
To the Timberwolves pitcher.
1 on with 2 outs for the Timberwolves. They're leading 4-0 here in the top half of the 7th inning of game 1. Throw to first. Diving back safely. Courtesy runner Carson Reed for the Timberwolves. Courtesy running for Carter Wool. This one hit to the left side, high in the air. Curving over. It's going to drop for a base hit in front of the left fielder. I believe that's Tenery who moved from first to third. Actually, let's see. Is that?
Davis is second base hit of the day.
2 on with 2 outs. And Davis gets Hernsberger to come in as a courtesy runner for him.
Got a courtesy runner.
Okay, did it again, y'all. Another hit with another 2-out hit for the Timberwolves, keeping that
2 aboard, 2 gone.
That 2-out rally alive as Brooks Dillman coming to the plate. Brooks is due, y'all. Watch this. First pitch to Brooks. Away and outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Like Superman, up, up, and away. Canesi on the bump. Bluffs the throw to second as he spins off. The pickoff move. Time called by Dillman. Dillman steps out of the box, way out. Now gets back in. Chop foul into the glove. 1 ball, 1 strike. One count and a long look at second. Now the pitch hit foul to the left side over the top of the dugout on the third base line. Strike 2 to Dillman. Coach just saying be a 2-strike hitter. Watch Brooks acquiesce that request. It's going to happen. I'm calling it. Here we go. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count to Dillman. Hayden Canesi, the pitcher. Third pitcher of the afternoon for the Antlers here in game 1. This one hit foul out of play over the third base dugout.
Left side. Count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes.
So I officially have the sunburned knees.
Top of this 7th
And we're not even through game 1, so it's going to be an interesting night's sleep for this guy.
2 out, 2 on.
Just proof positive right there. Even though there's cloud cover, y'all, the sun still can give you a nice little burn or a nice little toasty, roasty too. Pitch away. Evens the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 on, 2 outs. Timberwolves leading 4-0. This is the top half of the 7th of game 1. Brooks Dillman is due. Hit foul over the third base dugout once again. Dillman battling hard here, y'all. He wants this one. Just got that feeling.
Now remains at 2 and 2.
Ah.
Strike 3, that ends the inning.
Swings it over the top, misses. My call didn't go as planned.
Rather threaten to score, but do not.
2 on,
Beat up for the
no
bottom
runs.
of the 7th inning. Score remaining.
Off 2 hits,
Cedar Park,
2 left
4.
on, no errors in the inning.
Kerrville Tivy.
4-0 going to the bottom half of the 7th. Timberwolves defensively need to hold on.
Doubleheader.
And the second game will come after that. We'll let you know what's going on, but let's get through this 7th inning. This is Timberwolves baseball right here on Vype Live. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
What does the 50th anniversary of Title IX mean? It means I'm valued, I'm empowered, I can do anything. It means I'll pave the way for every girl who plays high school sports in the future, just like every female student, coach, official, and administrator blaze the trail for me, because every student deserves the opportunity to play. Encourage girls you know to participate in Texas high school sports.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Welcome back to the broadcast. The Timberwolves lead 4-0 going into the bottom half of the 7th inning. We are here in Kerrville, Texas for game 1 of this playoff series, best of 3. Timberwolves lead now in game 1, 4-0.
Here we go.
First pitch
Takes a strike at And we're underway in the bottom of the 7th inning.
Okay, Davis still on the bump for the Timberwolves here in the bottom half of the 7th. First pitch to Knese, who's now pitching for the Antlers. Strike one.
Popped up, and that's going to carry out of play.
Hits fall out of play, strike two.
Knese quickly in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes.
Knese today 0 for 2, struck out both at bats. And as you just heard, in the hole, 0-2. Okay, Davis pitching a jam here, and the breaking ball. Spinner misses away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Knese not chasing after that one. Oh, ooh. Carter Wohl asking where exactly was that one, because it should have been a ring up right there, but it's 2-2. The 2-2 pitch from Cade Davis. Foul back to the screen. Count remains 2-2.
And it stays even up, 2-2.
Hernsberger comes for the foul ball. They get back into the dugout, and the pitch. Up the middle.
Shot up the middle, that's a base hit.
Knese gets his first hit of the afternoon.
That's a good start for Kerrville. Puts the leadoff man on. And we'll bring up Garrett Abel.
Garrett Abel coming to the plate. He's 0 for 2 this afternoon. 1 on, nobody out here in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Timberwolves lead 4-0. Chop foul, strike one. Off the shin guard of Carter Wohl, and it shoots up the first baseline. And Knese moves up to the first base. Knese moves up a base to second, and there's now in scoring position. Pitch away. 1 ball, 1 strike.
2 balls and 1 strike.
Way out. There's now the both sides are conversing at each other about pitch location. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Foul tip, strike.
Tipped into the glove of Carter Wohl. Runner at second, nobody out. Garrett Abel at the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Cade Davis's pitch, breaking ball, chop foul to the third base side. 2-2.
And we'll do it again at 2-2.
Swing and a miss. 1 down here for the Timberwolves as Cade Davis bared down and challenged Abel, and he got him. Tanner Beck comes to the plate. Beck today 0 for 2. Visit from my coach out to the mound.
And Coach Forrest will head for the mound to talk to his pitcher.
Checking on Cade right there. Let's see if there's a change made. I don't think there's going to be one. I didn't see any action up down the right field line in the pseudo bullpen that they have. Cade will stay in there. Coach Farson will head back, and everyone will go back to their spots. 1 on with 1 out. The pitcher, Hayden Knese, at second. Knese 0 for 2 until he ripped a single straightaway center. Moved up to second on a pass ball, and now the catcher, Tanner Beck, comes to the plate. 1 on with 1 out. As I mentioned, Tanner Beck 0 for 2 here this afternoon.
Started to go. They appealed the call. It did not go around.
Ball right straight back to the screen.
But fouled it back. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. We're in the 7th inning.
Cade Davis remains the pitcher here after that timeout. Bluffs the move to second. Canesi gets back. 1 ball, 1 strike to count with 1 out and 1 on. Lots of ones going on here in this bottom half of the 7th inning. Timberwolves on top 4-0. Davis checking the runner, and now the pitch. Hit in the air to the right side. Collishaw going towards the line. That's going to hook foul.
By the right fielder.
Hits the fence on the down the foul line.
Collishaw on the run. Could not get there.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count to the catcher, Tanner Beck. Chopper foul to the third base side. Count remains 1-2. Chop foul again. Good battle going on here. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 on. Runner up there at second base. 1 out. Cade Davis's pitch is away, 2-2. Beck not chasing that one. Swing and a miss, got him. 2 down.
2 out. Let's see, 10th strikeout for Davis.
And Cade's afternoon is done as he gets his 10th strikeout. Cade will head over to the bench, and Padini coming in to relieve him with 2 down in the bottom half of the 7th, and a nice ovation from the Cedar Park crowd as Cade heads to the bench.
Leaves 1 out short of a complete ball game. He ends with 10 strikeouts. Gave up 5 hits. Walked only 3.
Blake Padani on the bump here. Guy Flores, the number 9 hitter for the Antlers at the plate. 1 on with 2 outs here in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Timberwolves on top, 4-0. Blake Padani on the bump in relief of Cade Davis. The pitch called strike 1. Nice shot. Nice shot indeed.
Letter high. Strike 1.
You ready, Brady?
Dribbler foul, strike 2. It was a little bit of a dribbler, then it hit the dirt and skidded up the left field line. There's a dirt track all the way around the field, warning track included. Beautiful park here in Kerrville, Texas. Very short green grass in the infield and the outfield. Swing and a miss, got him. Vanani closes it out. And game 1 goes to the Timberwolves by a score of 4-0.
4-0 in the first game of this potential 3-game series. Davis, the winning pitcher, did an excellent job as the Timberwolves take game 1.
Timberwolves and Antlers will meet at the pitcher's mound to shake hands. We will have a 30-minute break, and we'll be back for...
Remember, you can catch it on Rev FM radio 94.3. So stick around, but if you have to leave.
Tremendous job by the Timberwolves today, getting that W here in game 1.
Again, thanks again for
We'll come back for game number 2 in a little bit, so reset your laptops or your phones. Check us back for game 2. A huge shout out to Les Clary. Thanks to Suna Bencat for getting us all set up. Les, your work here with me is done, brother. I'll have a new QA for game 2. Appreciate it. It was good working with you as always, and we'll keep this going. Hopefully, guaranteed to be back for a game 3, but we'll hopefully close it out here with game 2 this afternoon. Again, a 30-minute break. The Timberwolves defeat the Tivy Antlers by a score of 4-0 in game 1. We'll come back for game 2 in just a few minutes. Michael Rose, along with the cast of characters and wonderful people with the Cedar Park Baseball Booster Club, making this broadcast possible. Appreciate them and all the folks at Vype Live. And again, thank you to Brad Cohn for allowing me to fill in for him as I am doing my best and appreciate the opportunity. We'll be back for game number 2 in just about 25-30 minutes, so stay tuned.